YouTube, where you been kukunyan? Anyways, you're all up now. Okay, ni ate abang kecil in the house here. Welcome to the Caturteer-Channel then yeah. I'm the cat of chaos Kochi and I'm a full-time illustrator and animator yeah. And I do live 2D animation, art, and a bit of meowing stingias. How's it meowing, everyone? And today, without further meow, let's jump straight into art. Yes, yeah. How's your day been, Nimby and Hero? Yeah. Today, I am just doing art, catching up with art. Actually, one of the pieces I've been working on for a couple of days. I think this is the third stream you see me working on it, and it's like almost done. Almost done is the keyword. Okay, I'm starting to realize. I'm starting to feel like my okay. Just now I thought the tracking was delayed, but now it's fine. Okay. Anyways, that's the new thumbnail for my new video that's coming up. Oh, by the way, I got a brand new video coming out on my Caturteer-Channel in about 2 hours time or less. But today, most importantly, let's finish up my persona artwork. I hope to finish before stream, as in before Toko stream. Yes, yeah. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's start it. So as you can see, I have tried a new rendering technique. I am actually liking how it's coming out on this new rendering technique. Yeah. I still feel like I'm not very well versed in it, yeah, but definitely way better than how I started. So first thing first, let's we got the hair done. Yeah, I actually love how the hair came out for this one, yeah, because honestly, it is a combination of a couple of the hair here is a combination of a couple of different stuff all together here. Yeah. Well, it was not easy. Trust me. It's a combination of a couple of different things here. So eventually I got everything put up together somehow through tough means. But it worked, so wow. Yeah. Anyway, how's it meow for everyone? Okay. I do want to try something a little different today with the shades. So I'm gonna because one thing with me is I've always been using similar shades. So today, let me try out slightly different shades and see how it comes out. So maybe I should try a green. A yellow, we'll go pink. Okay. Yeah, so this is gonna be slightly new territory for me, as in like how I handle the shadows this time, yeah. Because usually when I handle shadows, yeah, I keep to a fixed amount of shadow types, yeah. So this is probably like my first time I'm trying to go a bit deeper or a bit more complex in the shadow approach. Yes, yeah. They usually don't do, so I'm like experimenting to see what hits the wall. Well, yeah, that's the weirdest way to put it in here, but I'm literally seeing what hits the wall just with whatever I'm doing here. So the first thing I do is I'm going to keep the head band out of the defaults here, and then we go into doing some shading. Alright, so the first shading will be this one. I'm gonna do the chin. Okay, I'm gonna map out the light, so the light is coming from the back side of things here. And hello Harin, how's it Harin? Yes, yeah. You definitely weren't expecting me to be this early, right? Am I like on the verge of spoiling people's stream streaks again. I think I'm semi making it a point to, like, you know, spoil people's stream streaks, not let them get the first in chat and all those things. Yeah, right. Yes, today we've actually got quite a bit of things coming up over on my YouTube channel. So obviously the first thing that was probably you didn't expect, neither did I expect until like 10 minutes before stream. Okay, I've been having this very weird habit of starting streams with like 10 minutes notice even to myself. Yeah, I was like, I'll be like, I need to do what? Let's just stream it. I don't know. Do you think it's a problem with me doing that? Yeah, or do you think it's perfectly fine? It's just a cat doing cat things. Do let me know, don't you? I'm kind of like curious on your thoughts on how I've been handling my streams lately. Yeah, I definitely have been putting in a lot more stream hours. For better or for worse, yeah. Like a lot more stream hours. I think you'll kind of like notice that. Yeah. So essentially today, while it's a single stream, it's gonna be a double stream at this rate. Yeah. Simply because I am actually gonna be going straight into the Toku stream right after this. So depending how I look at it, this is like a single or double stream kind of thing. Yeah. Hello, where have you been? Are you doing okay and happy Chinese New Year? Yeah. Yeah, where have you been, Owl 444? I've not seen you around in a while. Yeah. Yeah. I know my stream schedule hasn't been a little hectic, but I'm trying to stream more over the next few days, weeks and all. Yeah, like I want to like literally bump up my stream count as much as it probably shouldn't help my growth, I think, for most part. Yeah, but I wanted to help my productivity. Yeah, so I do want to increase my stream count over the next few weeks. Yeah. As much as yes, stream can be tiring, stream has been the one thing that has been keeping me pretty constant with a lot of the work I do. Yeah, so I do want to keep up that the approach and not let it go to waste, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. And hello, Ruka Arika, all the best. Yeah. Yeah. So, any of you expected early stream today? I did say no more stream yesterday, but I didn't say there'll be no early streams today. Or essentially, it's going to be a double stream today because we are doing the art stream, then the Toku stream, literally side by side. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I think if today plays out well, moving forward, I might be doing more art and Toku streams. Yes, yeah, like combo streams like this. Yeah, not so much of like, you know, streaming both at the same time, but one after another might be a more common occurrence. Yeah. But I find it productive. Like, I think it's kind of productive. Yeah, like I need to sort of like set up like a different criteria of streams. Like today's stream will be more of like, you know, art stream. I'm just gonna focus on my art, yeah, and occasionally check out with chat. Yeah. Yeah. The weird thing is today, my Twitch is not doing good. My YouTube is doing good. Why is everyone on YouTube today? No. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. I'm just wondering, well, is the Twitch notification down or something? Did you all even receive a Twitch notification? Yes, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong. You're watching it on whichever platform here, but I'm just curious. Did you like even receive a Twitch notification? Because it seems like no one is coming over from Twitch side. Yeah. Okay, let me save this layer first and let's go on. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hello, Varverness. Hi. Yes, yeah. Today I'm drawing Aigis from Persona. Actually, I've got Cotonou done already, yeah. So it's like I'm just finishing the second half of the artwork, which is the Aigis half of it. Yes, yeah. Then after that, we'll be doing the backdrop. I do intend to do a backdrop for this one, yeah. The Tartarus Tower. Yeah. Also, I love the Tartarus design, yeah. Hey, maybe because I'm a bit of a normie, I've not really played much games with a Tartarus style of dungeon. Yes, yeah. I mean, it's essentially like a Pokemon wild area, but more wild than the wild area. If that makes sense, yeah. So, yeah, overall, I've been, I love Persona 3. It's my favorite Persona game. If you have not even guessed it already, yeah. So, when I was like, told that, could you send Persona out fan art and all? Yeah, I was like, yeah, Persona 3. You are not convincing me to draw any other Personas. Yeah, that was actually actual thing that happened in one of the discussions recently. And yeah, this current Persona artwork, I was advised by, not really advised, it was quite a rough manager child. Was like, you better do it. If not, you're gonna complain. Yeah, there's so much things. But I don't mind. To be honest, I would rather do Persona than a lot more other stuff, if you get what I mean. Yeah. I'm gonna try something a little different. But before I'll do that, I'm gonna drop in copy paste first. And then, bro, only one view. What do you mean only one view, nya? Our drawing is very nice. Thank you so much, very nice, nya. Yeah. So, doesn't sound. What do you mean only one view, nya? What view do you want? You want an alternate view or something? Do let me know. I'm just really, really curious. What do you mean by one view only? Okay. Alright, that sort of work. I kind of like how that turned out. Okay, yeah, though I need to go and fix a certain parts of it right now. Okay. 100% right, yeah. Alright, okay, now that we got this part done, let's go in with more stuff. Go in with deleting more stuff, I mean. Much to lay below. Alright, so to aid me in this part, I'm gonna go to the matte portion and select the whites. Yeah, so this will probably aid me with certain parts of the control. Yes, down here. how to draw in the details nicely. Okay. Alright, then other things to help this part over here. Yeah, we go from the side. From the side. Let's see. Alright, so this is probably the part where it's gonna look a little awkward from here, but it should be theoretically correct. Because the light is coming from the side, yeah. Though I do need to probably do like a slight variation here, yeah. Alright, so now that we've gotten the base light down, let's get the dark parts down, yeah. Oh, let's get the rest of the parts down. Okay, we got some of the gold parts, gloss parts, yeah. Yep, so got the gloss parts here, yeah. So this part over here, what's gonna happen is we're gonna have a lot of these parts won't be affected by the darkness. Essentially, yeah, whatever you call darkness. Yeah? Okay. Right, subsequently, I need to pull in the darkness and just drop it into this one portion here to basically show where's the front and where's the back here. Then I'm gonna go in here to remove some of this portion. Yeah, so to lighten up this part of the load, okay, this is gonna go this way. So it seems like there's a bit of shadow works going along there here. This part I'm gonna open up here. Does it show this is the where the light is coming from, basically determining the light source here in that sense. Okay, the other side over here though, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. So this side is the part with the light source, yeah. However, I'm also gonna darken this part, which is basically supposedly the underside of things, yeah. So it creates the illusion that hey, there is a bit of light coming from there, but not a lot of light down here. And hello, who's there for? Okay, how's it meowing? Yeah. And Fire Garza, how's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Today doing a bit of art before our weekly watch party, yeah. Alright, and yeah, I think the body is mostly done for the first layer, yeah. So let's go to the second layer. Hey, so the second layer is basically to determine a bit more of the shadow portions near, like the hand over here. Could use some shading. Yes, yeah. So just a little bit of portions here and there, yeah, just to highlight some of the aspects of what is done here, yeah. I would also need to do this, which is gonna be, let's see if we can, no, it doesn't work, yeah. Okay, I need to do it manually, which is basically just over here. Yeah, just dropping in the holes, yeah, the gun holes, yeah, the barrels, because we're going to be firing some stuff from the barrels, yeah, so I'll make sure that all this are black. I don't think I need to go into too much detail on what is going to be inside the barrels. I'll probably draw some speedish lines later, yeah, just to highlight some of the details there, yeah, but I don't think I'm going to go into full detail. Yeah, just a bit of like that to create a bit of expectation, a bit of depth. But generally, that is going to be it for the part. I'll come on to it later on. Yeah. Let's get back to fixing this part. And good morning, Power Rangers fan. Yes, yeah. Okay, sorry. I saw that one a bit late. Yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, talking about the Power Rangers fan. You see the announcement of the new Power Rangers comics? I do not know is it a reboot comic or what, yeah, but I think they're going to start with more Power Rangers comics soon. Yes, I'm not sure when is it going to be out specifically, but they did mention like, oh, new Power Rangers comics coming soon. Yeah. In case you missed news, that's some news for you, yeah. But honestly, I don't know. I've not been able to get into the whole Power Rangers comic side of things, to be honest, because it feels a bit too messy. Like, they don't maintain the continuity as well, and then in the comics as well, multiverse, and basically they're trying to, like, you know, chalk everything up to multiverses and on, yeah. And honestly, I do not know, this might be a hot take, yeah, but when there's too much multiverse involved, and they try to make every multiverse concept canon, yeah, I think it's a little hard to take in sometimes, and it feels like the multiverse is just a convenient excuse for all the story plot holes. Yes, yeah, as opposed to really developing a proper story. Yeah. Yes, multiverses can be fun and all. Like, I think the way they're handling in Gavan might be a fun one. Might. I don't dare to, like, you know, finally say that. Okay, let me turn off my alarm first here. I don't dare to say that, okay, Gavan will be a perfect situation here. Because sometimes, you know, when you go like, this is perfect, and then they screw you over. How many times have we faced that? Far too many times, okay? So, sometimes I don't really trust when they say, oh, it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Fine? In whose books? Yeah. I don't know. Do you have that worry sometimes? When say, it's gonna be handled well, and then it turns out to be a mess. How often have we faced that? Yeah. And hello, Dragon Hatchie. How's it hatching? Yeah. Hey, Dragon Hatchie, are you surprised that I'm up already? Like, I'm streaming already, yeah? Because this is in no way my normal stream hours, right? Yeah, like, I don't know, something is wrong with me. Yeah, I've just been addicted to streaming more lately. Also, a good thing or a bad thing, I have no idea. The only thing I know is I've been quite a bit more productive ever since I did this. Yeah, like, although I'm still doing quite a bit of stuff off stream, I think doing some things on stream has definitely increased my speed and productivity on some aspects. Yeah. That's for sure. I streamed all over the place in the last few days. Yeah. Oh, you calling me out for streaming too much? Also, I wouldn't be annoyed if you're like, but gee, your streams are all over the place. Yeah. I don't know what has gotten into me, okay, Nya? Seriously, okay? I wish I can give you an answer why I'm, like, you know, going hectic over all my streams and all, but I actually do not have an answer. I hope you don't get angry at me for that, though. I swear I'm doing my best, okay? Yes, yeah. yes, yeah. Okay, I'm just curious. Yeah, does it bother you that I am streaming all over the place the past few days, though? Or are y'all fine with it? Yeah. Genuinely curious. Do you get annoyed with my weird stream hours? Or are y'all like, Kochi just being Kochi again? Alright. I kind of like how the shading is coming up for the Aigis part. Actually, I kind of love how I'm handling the shading now. Yeah, like I changed my shading approach a little bit. And I'm following the Rosebell tutorial. Yes, yeah. Shout out Rosebell. So I'm not entirely sure what you think about my recent shading styles. Yeah. I have definitely mixed up a lot of how I used to shade. Look at something like this. Yeah. It's not perfect. I am still figuring out the ins and the outs of a lot of this. Yeah. But I think for the most part, a lot of my shading has been a lot more detailed, I feel. I might be wrong, okay, yeah. But I feel like lately my shading has been a lot more detailed in certain aspects, yeah. Nice help for you keeping your streak, yeah. Yeah, I'm on streak destroying spree. Yes. But I don't know if this disaster keep up. Yes, this disastrous stream thingy will keep up, yeah. It may not, yeah. Yeah, but I'm so sorry that your stream streaks are dire straits. I don't even know when I'm streaming. That's the worst part, yeah. Like, you know, sometimes at least you got some idea of, okay, Kochi is gonna be streaming at this hour. But then even now I'm telling you that I don't even know when I'm streaming. Is that supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing? I have no idea. One thing I'll say that has been really enlightening for me is I found that lately with a lot of the streams I do, I've been learning a lot more things. Yes, yeah, especially my art stuff. Yeah. And I'm genuinely quite happy with where it's going. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's fine as I'm productive and have fun. Yeah. Honestly, stream has been fun. Like, genuinely, stream has been really fun. Like, while I've been streaming a lot more, yeah, I find that I also have been having a lot more fun exploring different things on stream lately. Yeah. I think being able to stream more has its advantages, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know how to describe it, but it has its weird advantages. It's not supposed to really be an advantage here, but I think it's an advantage. I get to explore a lot more things, especially the thumbnails here. And lately I've been toying a lot more of the YouTube streams and all. Yeah. So I'm actually pretty happy with that aspect here. Okay, let's go and fix this part. All right. Okay. All right. I think that is pretty good so far, yeah. Okay. Now with this part all done, let's go and do the white highlights here. Yeah, for the metal parts. Okay. All right. Alright, so I think this is good. We got some of the metal parts all settled in here. Okay, let me get some of the metal shine on these parts. The gold. Alright, and then we need to put some yellow in. Yes, yeah. Hello, Jojo, the boy hero. How's it going? I'm doing it today. Today, just doing some quick persona art before I do my watch party in a moment's time. Yeah. So yes, we're gonna have a watch party today. For tokusatsu stuff. Yeah. So Kamen Rider, Metal Hero, and all those stuff. Yeah. So if that interests you, remember, stay tuned. We're gonna start that in about 1.5 hours time. Yeah. And Cold Falls, hello, Lulu. How's it going? Real Luke Wax in the house. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, Lulu. Today I'm just doing some persona art. Yes. Yeah. Okay, don't worry, it's persona and not personas. Okay, yeah. Though I think Lulu wouldn't mind some personas either. Okay, I think overall, the main shade for this is done already. Time to do the overall shades. Okay. So the overall shades, let's go for dark blue. Just okay. I'll avoid doing that portion. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the whole concept behind what I'm doing right now here is to actually explore certain aspects of the shading. Well, I found that one of my weak points have also been rendering here. So now I've been taking my rendering a lot more seriously and seeing how this goes. Yes, So far, honestly, it's going not too bad. There we go. Okay, visually it's working out better than I had expected. Alright. So certain things like how the light and how everything seems to work better. Yeah, I think I'm kind of digging it. Okay, I do need to work on the eyes and the hairband snakes because I've completely neglected the hairband thus far. That is true. Okay, yeah. So let's actually get to the hairband first, yeah. But once, rendering more seriously equals locked in. Is it locked in yet? Hey, Dragon Henshi, go eat first, yeah, Dragon Henshi. I'm early. I'm like genuinely early, yeah. Because I usually don't. Like, this is a very awkward timing for me to start. No matter how long this is not me to start at this hour. Usually I'll start much later or sort of stuff. But the main reason why I'm starting at this hours today is because I just want to finish work. I don't have any other ulterior motive. It's just I was like, you know what? I need to finish work. I want to get my Persona thing done by today. I'm gonna be working, right? Okay, let's just stream. Literally, that is the entire cat's thought process. Yeah. So if you're like thinking, oh no, the cat has some grand plan for her content. The only grand plan I have for my content is I just had a new video uploaded and it's gonna go live in a couple of minutes time. Actually about 1 hour 15 minutes now. You can check out my new video about Chinese New Year and why I hate it. I was sparing the negativity, but Chinese New Year this year has caused me a lot of trauma as well. Trauma New Year. Yeah. Yeah. Over here, the trauma. Yes, trauma in a couple of minutes time over on my YouTube channel. The Caturteer YouTube channel here, not the Toku one. Okay, we're gonna have some content come up right there. Yes, yeah. So I'll be actually putting up videos every single week. Actually, every Sunday, you get a new video over on my art channel. It's also gonna be about art commentary and all the stuff. So if you're keen to hear like my take on things and on here, do check out the channel videos here because you get a lot of random Caturteer takes. The boss will describe you get a lot of random Caturteer takes. You get some good takes, you get some derpy takes, but you get a lot of takes. That's for sure. Yeah, so I cannot guarantee you if they're good takes, bad takes or what, but I can guarantee you they're derpy takes and they're literally straight out of the cat's thoughts. So literally no brain, just talk. So want to hear more of my rants and on here, that is the best place to get it. I'm doing a lot of story time stuff there as part of the whole thing, yes. So yeah, that's one avenue you can get more cat content. Yay! Okay, let's lock in with the eyes, because I think now my whole Aigis, aside from the aside from a couple of things here, all that's left is to get the eyes done. So like literally the eyes is the last thing that's not shaded actually. Let me see. Hey, you did love story time. Yeah, that's why I'm giving you all story time right now. Yeah. You can check out story time, including the point where YouTube have effed me over. What? YouTube effed me over? Yes, very badly, by the way. YouTube lied to me. That was last week, and I'm still suffering from YouTube lies a week in. So if you are keen to know how the heck YouTube lied to me and it's making me suffer and a lot of pain, yes, yeah. That video is already up. That was last week's video. This week is also a depressing video. Okay, trust me, I am not out to do like, you know, all depressing videos. It's just so happened that the videos are kind of not very happy videos. I'll probably have more happy videos coming up soon, so don't worry. Yes, yeah. I'll do my best to make sure you are feeling the joy. Whatever it may be, at my expense maybe. Yes. But don't worry, happy, fun things and all. Like the other day, I was even doing videos on how to cook spaghettis. Yes, yeah. Why? Because I cook so amazing spaghettis that Baby Shark refused to eat my spaghettis, but I love it. Okay. So you genuinely will find a lot of interesting takes there. Don't worry. After I probably need to add some glows to the eyes because of how the eyes work here. Yeah. Okay. So the gear is here. What I'm gonna try is the gears. I'm gonna try and put the gears in a new setting. Yeah, okay, the gear is working, now. Alright. Loving how this is coming along now, yeah? Yeah, okay. So honestly, lately because I've always feel like, you know, I've got a lot of stories to tell sometimes, yeah, so I'm doing a lot of story time stuff. And if you're also keen, I also be doing some small little YouTube challenge videos soon, but those will also tie in with my tokusatsu side of things. Yes, yeah. So it's gonna be art and toku challenges and on here, so do follow if you want that. But the one you can find on both channels here, so no worries. Because lately I find that okay, just be like straight honestly, I find that Twitch hasn't been a good place to grow at all. Largely because I find that Twitch has been in this very weird funk lately, yeah. Well, it just feels like Twitch doesn't have a direction. Yes, yeah. I know it's so weird to say, but I feel like Twitch kind of lost its direction sometimes, yeah. And I wouldn't say it's for Twitch benefit or for, you know, okay, for who's benefiting it, because I think at the end of the day, it's not benefiting anyone on Twitch. Yeah, but the big creators or small creators, besides, you know, a couple of YouTube Twitch favorites, yeah, I think it's not doing justice to Twitch in general, yeah, because when it comes to streaming experience, I think Twitch really gives the best streaming experience, yeah, of all the, you know, platforms considered and combined, yeah. And I find it's a little bit I won't say it's a complete disappointment or what, yeah, but because of the fact that, you know, Twitch is the best platform to stream on, to be fair, yeah, I think sometimes Twitch just contradicts that by how they manage bans, how they manage their fairness and on, yeah. Then again, YouTube is no much better now, to be fair. Yeah, YouTube is another hellhole right now, yeah. I think it's also yeah, it's a very tough time to start as a content creator, yeah. I should have started earlier. But I guess early on I was still finding my way. Like, the amazing part about content creator journey is no matter how hard you plan, sometimes what you plan isn't what turns out to be, yeah. Like, for example, for myself, yeah, I initially planned like, okay, my animation will be my main YouTube channel, yeah. But who knows? On the end, I think right now I'll say that my Toku channel is probably my main channel as opposed to my art channel, yeah. But I guess it's fine because now I'm trying to find ways to like cross-pollinate my audience, yeah, introduce you all to both sides of things, you know. So I think in the aspect it's a little more interesting and different, yeah. Okay. Alright, so okay, Aigis is done. Yay! So I'm gonna work on okay, we're only at 11, yay. Actually, that's kind of good that we're only at 11, yeah, because I've got so much more things I want to do over on this artworks, yeah. So what I'm gonna do right now is let's redo the background. Okay. I want to go for hotter pink. So make the pink more saturated. This one we also go more saturated. So we get a much hotter pink in the back. Subsequently, I'm gonna do proper designs here. So we're gonna go like this. Right, going with full solid white as opposed to what I had just now here. And then wording wise here, let's write it with the watermark sign brush. Actually, let's go with the hard brush and see how it turns out. No. We'll go for sign brush. No, this should be on a separate layer. Yeah. Hey, so how I'm gonna handle this is I intend to actually create two versions of this artwork here. So obviously the first version is a more stylized version which you're seeing right now. The second version I intend to create for this artwork here is actually going to be a more okay. A more not stylized, but it's going to be recreating a scene. Yes, yeah. So backdrop work. So now it's more like graphic work. Later is backdrop work here. So it's different aspects of the whole thing here. Yeah. So that's something I do want to explore. Yeah, I think so far it's coming out pretty nice actually. Overlay. Okay, to keep things a little simpler, I do want to create okay. Go like this, brush 50%. 11! Yay! Okay, I don't know why I said yay, but yay. So go ahead with creating the half tones. I feel like lately I've been so addicted to half tones, like genuinely addicted to half tones. Yeah. Like somehow the more half tones I can add, the more happy I am. Don't ask me why, but yeah, half tones are like my drug. Yes, yeah. Okay. Next one, we'll create is the white half tone. We should go from the center out. Okay, and then half tone this. Soft light. Oh no, wrong soft light. Okay, this is like wondering why was the soft light not working? Yeah, there you go. Now soft light is working. Yay. Okay. And then last but not least, yeah, I can create some general assets here. I can go under the brush here. Glitching. No, that's not what I'm looking for here. Maybe in stems. There? No. Yeah, I can't remember where I placed those things here. I literally have one. It should be these ones. Texture rolling catching effect. BG stem. Yes, BG stem. Okay, found. We'll go for sparkles. He's going to go for white. And then he's going to go for this. Okay. This should be here. And this should be white. Yeah. Okay. Now it should come out correct. Yep. All right. Hey, so there's a couple of things I do want to do, like for the Aigis here. Turn off this one because there's no point for that, yeah? Select this, create a new layer, expand by 20. Okay, I'm gonna go for file. Oh no, not file, yeah. I have 1 hour left before the reaction watching Yes Nya Takedashu. Yep. Today I am just. Thanks so much for the reminder, Donya. But yeah, today's plan is simply I am just finishing this work first. Yeah. Okay, I think that was too strong of a backdrop. How much did I go? 20. So maybe I should go in by 10. Let's go. Going by about 5. Yeah, I can't believe I'm actually cutting this down to 5. I thought it was going to be more. Okay. Bam. Okay, expand out by 5. Okay, attention. Okay. At main character here, yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. Expand by 5. Bang. Alright, though one mistake is I need to turn off the white layer first. Now the white layer is being captured is causing some trouble, so we'll go like this. Expand out. Bam. Alright. Pretty nice. Okay, now I'm gonna save it into 2 files. Alright, yeah. So one would be the stylize. Okay. And yes, another early stream. Any persona is my favorite. Are you talking about like the persona itself here? Or are you talking about the game? Yes, I think I look at 2 separate things here because I personally favorite Persona game, hands down Persona 3. Yes, yeah, like hands down Persona 3. I'm not even gonna like debate that. Yeah. Get a code in the store of one of the Persona games here. The game series Persona 3 is my favorite. Yes. I'm okay. I'm 50-54. I'm okay with 5. Yes, yeah. I'm 50-54. But my favorite is definitely 3. Yes, yeah. Okay, style. Let's go. Anyway, I'm going to pee real quick. Yeah, once I'm back, I'll continue this. I won't go in the BRB screen and just leave it here. Okay, yeah? Don't run away. We can talk more Persona stuff now. Tony niya. I need a shower so BIB. Okay niya. And hi Tony. Yeah, I'm early. I'm very early niya. And Takashu, what about Ultraman, Kamen Rider, Super Spatial Government Infinity special effects? Yeah. Okay, I find the special effects are functionable, and sometimes you do not need realistic effects to get good shows. Yeah. I think most important is the presentation of the effects, along with the what's the thing called? Yeah. Presentation of effects topped up with the storytelling is more important than having like the highest budget effects, which I feel like is a downfall for a lot of shows like what's it called, Marvel Universe and on. Yeah. And like Marvel and all, they tend to spend so much on effects to the point that I think it ruins the show, because they kind of like the budget goes to places where it was not fully appreciated. Yes, I agree, certain things are really nice to see, the Marvel effects and on, yeah, but lately Marvel's effects have been trash. Okay, let's be honest, yeah. Marvel effects has been trash. So the trash is not gonna get saved by you know, by anything, if you get what I mean. Yeah. There's no way to save it. Yeah. Also, found good effects, yeah, but look at what happened to it. Okay, Gozuja is a bit different. Okay, hear me out. Gozuja's case is definitely a bit different, yeah. Because Gozuja's, it's not just about effects, yeah, it's about the presentation. Like, presentation-wise, I think Gozuja's presentation is very good. Like, the visual presentation is very good, yeah. I can't say the same for the story presentation. So, I think that's one aspect that you need to sort of like get where I'm coming from. Like, it's not always about the best effects or what. It's literally the presentation. And hello, Chipotle 12. How are you doing? You're here on behalf of Spanish speaking art community. Hi. I can't speak Spanish, but hello, Nia. Yeah. Okay, now we're just talking about special effect shows, tokusatsu in general, and on here. But yeah, hey, Gozuja's, no matter how you look at it, okay, I think Gozuja's visually looks more impressive than a lot of Marvel shows. I know this is a bit contrary, yeah, because number one, Gozuja's effects are not as good as Marvel, but the presentation of the effects really make it stand out from a lot of other shows, if you get what I mean. Yeah. Like, it's just how the show is presented as opposed to you know, anything else. Yeah, it's just the show presentation can really cause difference between a visually nice show versus a visually terrible show. Yeah. That's something that I think it's very important to think about when you're like doing character work and all those stuff, you know, or like doing shows and all, because yeah, they definitely lose out on the a lot of them lose out on the inability to have good character presentation and show presentation. Yeah. Hey, like, let me give you a good example here. Do you think the effects from Iron Man 1 are really that good compared to Endgame? Okay, yeah? Honestly, I think yes, because the presentation gives a very different feel, yeah. Alright, like the effects and all, honestly, I think the older Marvel had better effects than the current day Marvel, yeah. But Endgame looks so good because they were trying to present they're presenting a show where it's a little bit more different. Yes, yeah. Like Xencelabs and Ghost is done really well. Yeah, exactly. What about DC Comics? Same thing applies here. This DC Comics issue is, I think a lot of their effects are done really well, right? But not every show has a good payoff here. Like for example, the Batman with the what? The Batman with that what's the guy's name? The Twilight guy, yeah. Was so good. Yes. But visually in terms, not Batman v Superman, the Batman alone one, yeah, the one with the Riddler. That was actually a very, very good show. Visually, it was very weak. Hear me out, okay, yeah? Visually, it's very weak because you don't have a lot of special effects that shine out of the place, yeah. Yeah. It's just very down to earth, stylized, dark effects, yeah. Hi, Zero P, how's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Oh, yes, Zero P, Siri. I think tomorrow or January next week you start to see a lot of your work on stream. Yeah, I think this is also put it in, yeah. Yes, because I'm going to do a lot more work on stream moving forward. Yeah. The one is called Batman. Just called Batman. Yes, yeah. So what else I want to say here? Okay, whereas Batman versus Superman. Okay, Batman Superman is a good one, but let's take the Justice League. Justice League has some of the best visual spectacles here. And it actually works visually. Okay, because I think visually they come out with some really good stylized fights here, as opposed to Captain Marvel. You get what I mean now? Like Captain Marvel, I don't know what they're trying to fight here. I think it was even worse when we're looking at some of the later shows as well here. It just fell off the... Like they were using effects for the sake of using effects here. They had no intention, they had no plans, they didn't know what the heck they were doing here, and it feels disjointed for the most part. Yes, yeah. So I think that aspect of the aspect of, I think it's trash kind of host. I think Marvel has a bigger issue. To be fair, I think DC, they handle special effects better here. At least from a consumer point of view, I think DC handles special effects a lot better compared to Marvel here. Because at least, DC special effects are well organized. They are not a mess. No matter how DC's effects are not a mess, yeah. Marvel! Okay. I hope that explains here. Yeah, okay. Having good effects is one thing, yeah. Now find me a clip, alright, where you think it represents the show's battles really nicely. No, because it's called I blow something up. I blow this up. I do something here. Whereas Batman, you can take a 1 minute clip and you can feel the intensity. Even when it comes to Justice League, you can take a 1 minute clip from Justice League and whoa, this is so good, out of context. Okay, yeah? You cannot do the same for Captain Marvel. You see, they have good effects, but it was not well presented. And Marvel has that problem. You see what I mean, yeah? As for the special effect quality, I wouldn't say spotting quality. I think it's more of how it's being used is more important. Yeah. Like for example, one Toku series that handles effects really well. Okay, Garo handles things really well. Yeah, they don't necessarily have the best effects, right? To be honest, Garo doesn't have the best effects. Yeah, but what Garo does is Garo does a very good job with okay. Hang on. Garo does a very good job with presenting a very using what it has. Yes, yeah. So it can be like, you know, even though it's for how many years ago kind of things, yeah, they basically utilize every little bit of technology they have here. And I think that's something that Garo has that a lot of them don't do. Yeah. Alright, okay. Yeah. I think that's something you need to see. I feel like quality, visual quality does not equal to quality of the work. Yes, I think that's the most important thing. Visual quality doesn't equal the quality of the work. Yeah. At a certain point, it becomes diminishing returns. Yeah. Example, the Blue People avatar. Yeah, I think it becomes a lot of diminishing returns here because at that point of time, you don't even know. Yeah, it becomes too much. Yeah. Garo effect does look cheesy at times. I agree. Yeah. But the thing is, the presentation works. Yes. Yeah. Hello, newbie man. How should meowing? Well, just talking about tokusatsu stuff as I'm just finishing some art here. But yeah, generally it really depends on where you're looking at here, and it gives you a very different outlook on things. And Vasilevi, I hope I got the name right here. Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch here. Okay, so time to draw the BG. Alright, so the difference between how I'm going to work this out and how I work the previous ones out here is this one. I'm going to yeet. I don't need this. Oh no, I need the glow. I need the glow. I don't need a lot of other things here. Like, I don't need the whites. Right, yeah, this whites can go off. I'm going to keep the glow first here because I think I'm going to utilize the glow. BU, 10 BG, all this can go off. Yes, I don't need any of these anymore. I just need my white, my not so white paper. Okay. Much lace. And much lace. Yes, ma'am. Hey! That is something I learned not to keep everything in the spot. Okay, so next thing is, I'm gonna work on the background. I do need to know what I'm working with. The problem is, this is 0%, so I see nothing. Okay. What do I not need? Okay, I do not need this anymore. Okay, I do not need this. Alright. Okay, so with this as my gauge. Oh, is that finger guns? Yes, it is. Yeah. And also my avatar is keep adding it. Yes, that is finger guns. Because you're wondering, yeah. It is finger guns. Yes, Aigis is fingy guns, which is so cute. Don't you agree? Yeah? Ever watched a new Garo of the Ryuga continuity? No, I have not. Yeah, because we are currently watching the Koga continuity, and since we are already doing that on every Monday, I am sacrificing myself. All right, and actually gonna watch the Ryuga Garo with chat, yeah, which is gonna be probably halfway down this year, yeah. We're probably gonna be reaching that. So the second of this year we probably reach that continuity, then I'll watch it with everyone, yeah. So you have my genuine first impressions. I'll get what I mean, yeah. Yeah. I do not want to go in with giving you a different impression. Tartarus. Oh, what am I typing? I'm using a wrong keyboard. Persona 3 interior. Okay. I want to have a quick look at the Tartarus again, because I am going to be Tartarusing. I remember at a certain level Tartarus gets more weird. Yes, yeah. Okay, let me find a good visuals of one of the Tartarus. Okay, I got the visuals on one here. Okay, first thing first, I'm gonna cheat. Yes, you're literally gonna see me cheat right here, right now. Okay, yeah. Checker pattern. Yeah, I almost forgot Tartarus flaws look like this. Okay, we're just gonna go for simple black and white. Download. There are some patterns I just feel lazy to do. Also small of them. Okay. So the question is, Kochi, you're taking it in a very, very bad pattern. Yes, I know. Okay, because honestly, I don't think it really matters. You see what I mean later on. So I'm gonna start creating the floor. Okay. I'm gonna go with this approach of creating a floor this way. Yeah. So I'm not gonna go for even floor. In fact, I'm gonna go for uneven floor. Look. Okay. We're gonna go for uneven floor look, and then CV. Okay, move layers. We'll move this down this way. Okay. Extra Aigis thing here. Yeah, this one can go off. I don't need this. Alright, and then I'm gonna lighten this one. Okay, there's a reason why I'm lightening it rather than darkening it. Okay. Create this area here. Black. Alright. Let's go for a slightly off black. Somewhere around here. Close. Okay. Alright, then we go over here and then we'll just delete this part. Delete this part. And then, now that this part is deleted here, I start recreating the pillars. So we're gonna start with some 30 minutes time. Okay, let's finish this in 30 minutes. Yay, Cat's new goal, finish this in 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna start recreating the pillars of Tartarus. Of this. I'll draw the full structure first here, and then we start deleting from here instead. So Tartarus building shapes are like this. Yes, yeah. Okay. I'm done. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna use this to create the angles from here. Alright. Afterwards, I'm gonna take this too and warp it a little bit. Okay. Alright, then back to here. We'll go in here. Yeah, we're gonna finish up this part. Okay, after which we'll group this to drop in mask. Then the mask, I'll also delete this part. So to maintain the black line over there, it's gonna go across the screen. Yay. Okay, so now that we've got that part done, next thing is to darken this one. By like this. Okay. I need the background to hold up its structure here. Then yeah. Alright, Persona 3 you say something from Persona 3. Yeah, I had to look up something. When will they make a spin-off called Persona? Who knows? Maybe I will make the spin-off first. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to recreate this part first. Actually, you know what? I'll leave the top part bright. The lower part be darker. Okay. So I'm trying to recreate it in terms of values here. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some of the some of the enemies. Yes, yeah. Hey, so Kochi, the question is now. The enemies look very poorly drawn, yeah, because it'll be very easy, very heavily blurred, so it doesn't really matter. I guess you're like wondering, Kochi, why a lot of the enemy drawing so bad? It's gonna be heavily blurred, so it's fine. Alright, so now that this one's all down. Also, just because it's heavy blurred doesn't mean I can let it be whatever it's gonna be now. So I'm gonna go over to here and create a white followed by filter blur, Gaussian blur. I'm gonna go very deep in. Yeah. Okay. We'll mask this onto this, and there you go. You can see like there's this white outline along the character right now. And this is fully intentional. And down here, I'll lighten it a little bit. Okay. Hey, next step. We do not want the darkness to be complete darkness here, especially for the enemies. So for the enemies here specifically, I'm going to be using a watercolor brush, watercolor texture, and we're going to start texturing this baby up. Yeah, just giving it a bit of texture there, so it doesn't look so dead, even though it's pretty dead. Okay. Right, however, I need to put some darkness here, so it helps that one to stand out. Okay, now I'm doing a quick study around the area, which area needs darkness, which area needs lightness here. Okay. Right. So far, so good. Now we throw in the moment of truth here. Okay, so now with the whole backdrop supposedly all set up already now in black and white, what is left is to actually create a layer gradient maps. Yes, we're gonna go for somber green. Right, so yes, you start to see the whole Persona 3 aesthetic with the green backdrop already. However, I need this to hit harder. So there's certain parts which I'm going to fix right now. Like, I need this part to open up a little bit more. Yeah, that was too much just now. Okay, so now you can see certain parts are hitting a lot harder. Okay, yeah. I'm also going to go in. I'm going to change up this part a little bit. Just gonna go to the dark. Right, so this will help to create the dark layers more. This one, I also need to go darker, so the dark starts to pop out a little more. You see, this one we're also gonna bring it to the dark lanes. Yes. All right, so now you can see it has that green Tartarus feel already here, which is exactly what I want. This one though, I'll bring it a little bit lighter, so a little bit of contrast. There we go. We get the structures all up already here. Alright, next thing. I need the enemies to pop out a little more. So now I'm thinking maybe I should just move this out of the zone here and keep it over on black. Yes, I think it works better on black right now. Yes. I can do though, also I'm gonna move this here. So just affect this a little bit more, and this affect a bit more. You see. Alright, so overall I think I got done the effect I want. I'll vote already here. The black is a black, the white is a white, the green is a green here. Okay, and I can see definitely the contrast there. Next thing would actually be to take this whole batch here, group, duplicate, merge selected layers, alright, and then we duplicate, and then we go for a blur, blur, Gaussian blur. Bam! That's the reason why you didn't need the back to look so detailed. Alright, you can tell it's Tartarus. I think we are more or less good. Then we'll copy this. We'll delete this part here. And yeah. On top of that, it'll be some personas. I mean, that'd be fun though, right? Furries are kind of cute. Am I doomed? Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, next up, now with most of the colors there, I'm gonna start putting in some blues. Yes. So blue and green. Should I try the opposites? Let's go for some purples. Okay. And to create the shadows for our characters. Let's go to multiply. Yeah, I think the purple thing works. Yes, the purple look works. Yes. Should I go for blue? Let's see how blue turns out. The other side again. Okay, maybe we go for this purple, not too crazy. Yeah, I think this button here. So we got a somewhat in between. And the artwork's definitely popping a lot more right now, yeah. And then okay, after which we need to do some bursts. I have no idea how I'm gonna do the bursts here. I say I'm gonna do some bursts, but yeah. Say first, don't know what to do later. Okay, we'll look at what I have in fire first. Maybe I can find something useful in fire. Yeah, I can use some crackle. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go with darker orange first. I think the spell's really badly done. Okay. Anyways, let's do it again. Set it at. Okay. I think we're on the right direction. Then I'm gonna go for this. Okay, set to soft light. No, let's set to add and see where it goes. Okay. I think I need another brush. Crackle but splatter. Maybe this might be better. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the orange. Yeah, this is better. Yeah. So this we add. Go for another layer. So the second layer would be more focused on shooting outwards. Yes. Okay, no, we'll go for this one. And then go for add. Okay, there you go. So it does feel like we got something going somewhere correct with that here. I feel like okay, this is good. After that, it's all about colors. So I'm gonna go here. Start to drawing the colors here. Go for orange. Yes, yeah. Soft light. Okay, and then I'll think and go for one more where we go for a bit more blue. Yes, yeah. Okay, clear the face, clear the boobas. On the multiply. Okay. Right, then for the main character as well, same thing. I think I need to throw in some blues to recreate certain atmospheres. Yes, yeah. And yeah, so far this is coming out really nicely. I'm actually loving how it's coming out, to be honest. Yeah. I multiply. Okay. Color drawing color. Okay. One thing I do want to reduce is the load of the glow. Yes, glow has to be a bit lesser, so it looks less obvious. Yeah. Okay, next up, I probably have to do some impact glow later on, impact shots later on here. Actually, let's do it now. Let's do the impacting right now. Okay, filter blur, radio blur. Just to give that bang 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 effect. Yes, no. Just a slight blur. That's too much. Maybe that's too little. Okay. Alright, there you go. So this will go down this way. Okay. Add a slight blur to things. I'll probably have a better gauge after I delete part of this part. Yeah. Okay. And then we get the main character here. Should be fine, should be fine. Okay. Right, main character here doesn't need anything. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna go. No, the main character I'm gonna do for blur here. I was like thinking something doesn't feel right now, so I'm gonna go for blur, Gaussian blur. Move this upwards. Yeah. So just to recreate some of the focus on where to focus, where to not focus. Yeah, I think this helps to create the focus a lot better. Even the Aigis one, I'm gonna increase it a little bit. So instead of running focus and everything, it leaves some room for blurriness. Yeah. Okay. So next thing, I feel like the back is still very bright overall, yeah. But that's also like how Tartarus looks, yeah. Oh yes! Filter render polar noise. This should solve the problem. Over there. What if I do multiply? I think multiplying this one works better. Yeah. So at least the main character pops out a little more. However, I do want to bring one of the things for the gradient maps. I want to bring one of them forward so that our main characters will be affected as well. Okay. Yeah. Let's lighten it a little more. Up, so you can definitely see the whole green is working in right now, yeah. And then we're gonna go in with a bit of lighting. So lighting works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the green from here. This is to create some wasn't called now. Create some backlightings. What are they called? Rim lights. Yes, creating some rim lights here. Using what I'm given. Yes. Yeah, Momo. This should help to create some interesting rim light looks to things. You see? Okay. What's other? Okay, I think I can create some on the face here. This corner of the face. Soft light. Alright. And to this side, we do some orange rim lights. Wait, how long do we have? Oh no, 5 minutes, yeah. And shadow reminds you of one thing that you don't like about Persona 5, yeah. Well, what is it though? The shadows reveal demons. Ah, I see, yeah. I feel like it's just a completely different approach to the whole thing, to be honest, yeah. Nothing particularly wrong or right, if you ask me. there's nothing wrong having your own preference on how it works here, but I feel like they are just trying to create different different effects from what they're doing with the stuff. Yeah. So, alright, this one seems good so far. Got most of the key parts there. Okay. Then go for soft light. Actually, we can go for add. Yeah, the rim lighting here goes hard. Okay. I like the rim lighting over on yes, okay, I see the difference in the rim lighting. Okay, really adds that oomph to it. Actually, this one should switch to add. Let me see how it goes. Yeah, I think the add looks better. Also compared to the other one here. The green is a little harsh, but I think it's pretty good. Okay. Right now, let's go back and grab the same green. We do the same for the main character here. We're almost done actually. Yeah. Like genuinely, we're almost done with everything I set out to do, and I could technically post this at the end of stream. Yeah. The difference is the rim light for the female character is not as strong. I'm not trying to create that much rim light per se. Yeah. It's a little different approach, I guess. On my approach. Yeah. Yeah, the app really works on this one. Yeah. I've done rim lights multiple times here, but I think this is one of the better results I got from rim lights. Might be because of the overall approach of the artwork here, that the rim light is actually popping a lot better here. Go for about 50%. Yeah, 50% seems alright. Okay. Alright. Next up, let's do the orange. So orange, however, is more of the other reversal of the rim light. About rim light is it helps me bringing the details that end up going missing through the shading here. And I think it's a very important aspect of shading that I kinda didn't put too much focus on last time here. But now as I do more complex rendering, I find that rim light is actually working stronger and stronger here. In a good sense. Yeah. Like last time, like okay, rim. Like if you see my stylized backdrop, the rim light doesn't stand out that well here. But if you're doing like like this sort of fully rendered backdrop, the rim light really throws in the extra oomph to the artwork. Yeah. And that was what I was looking for. Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be like very detailed, but it does create a different level of effect. Same for the other side. Of course, a lot of parts which can be improved here. And oh no! Yeah. Okay. Last little bits of things to finish up. Okay, so here is character. The character does all. True. Okay. Next up, I need to do the blood flash now. Okay. And good morning, Data Man. Done buying candy and shirt at the Hershey's Candy World. Nice, yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's start the stream over on my Tokusatsu channel now. First. Hi everyone. On the Tokusatsu channel, then yeah. Is it up? Oh, is my Tokusatsu live? We should be live! Yay! I think we're live. It look like we are live on Tokusatsu. Right? Right? Okay, let me just refresh it since YouTube is always a bit weird. Hello, everybody on Tokusatsu channel. Hi, hi, hi. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so because of how the stream works, let's go into this. Hi, and me at everyone. Caturteer in the house here. Welcome to the Tokusatsu channel niya. Bata camera na, Super Saiyan, Ultraman, and all those stuff niya. Alright, and today I was working on some art before all of this niya. So what's gonna happen right now is over on YouTube side, I'm gonna be ending my stream, okay, on my art channels here. However, and yes, Deadman, yes, I'm gonna be ending my stream over on the art channels here. However, I'm gonna be continuing my stream at the Tokusatsu site, yeah. So do join me on the other stream, yes, yeah, and yeah. Let me just drop the link for y'all who wants to jump over, okay. But over on my Caturteer-Channel site, yeah, yes, I'm gonna continue stream over on my Tokusatsu channel, yeah. I hope y'all enjoy it. Yes, today's Sunday early, yeah, and I almost lost track of time myself. Don't worry, we are all losing track of time, yeah. Time is evil. Okay, so no worries, we have all lost track of time. Yay! Alright, so what's gonna happen right now here is I'm gonna be ending my stream and over on my Toku site, and then we'll continue over on I'm gonna end on the art side and we're gonna continue over on the Toku site here. So everybody who wants to join me for some tokusatsu action, yeah, do hop over to my other stream, and I'll see you in the next one, yeah.